Hi, my name is Arthur Blank, and I'm the co-founder of the Home Depot and currently the owner of the Atlanta Falcons. Everything I'm doing today on a business side, I love doing and I enjoy. Stories behind each one of those, and I like being busy, I like being active, I like making a difference, I like giving back, I like being productive, I like being connected to people. I was molded by a variety of things in life, including my early childhood experiences. We came from a very middle-class family. My father was a pharmacist. My values came from my early childhood relationships and experiences, and his track was pharmacy and mine was going to be business, and between the two of us we were going to go into the family business, if you will, and eventually take over and take place of work with my mom. So I would encourage young people to to not rush through school, which is what I did. I remember one of the partners said, listen, I don't know how many suits you got at home, but that one probably doesn't belong, in somebody else's offices. It's a nice looking suit. If you go away to cruise wear or summer wear someplace else, so it's okay. And that was where I kind of made a transition from the back of the house to the front of the house. It's where I kind of said, do I really want to spend the rest of my life in the back kind of recording what everybody's doing, or being in the front trying to actually make the news, make the stories? So I told him I was leaving. As a young man, my wife was very supportive. I didn't know where I was going at the time, but I was going to leave. It turned out is that they were going to fire us. And first they fired Bernie, and I don't even remember what they said. He did this and this and this and this. Then they came in and they fired me, and I was involved with all this. I don't even remember what it was. The SEC finally came back and said, you guys did nothing wrong. Everything was perfect. You had all these suggestions of wrongdoings. There's no foundings for any of them, etc. But it was pretty scary process to go through. You have to deal with SEC attorneys and what have you. So at the end of it, he did ask. I remember he said to me, how long do you have the mustache? So it was kind of a weird question, but he said, how long do you have a mustache? I said, well, I don't know. So I was 21, 2 years old. I don't know. It was it was early age. And so he said, well, in EDS, he said, we don't have any facial hair. And I had a blue shirt on. He said, most of us wear white shirts as well. There's no laughing. Straight face, Ross has got very, very strong eyes, He was looking right at you, through you. Around 285, there was really nothing but trees. All you could see was trees. Now, behind the trees, there were a lot of people living, but you couldn't see it. And there was no malls around the treed area around 285. Every 5 miles, he would say to me, there's nobody living here, Arthur. We can't do this. We can't start a business here. There were 15 guys sitting around a table that made this suit look like it was a cheap suit. He was not at the meeting, but he somehow had a vision that a discount department store and a home improvement center store in the same shopping center would do well together. And they turned the loan down. And Rip was one of the top guys at the bank at that time. We started the Home Depot in 1979. So she said, it's like a depot. Everything comes together, and it's a big place, and it's not too frilly, and sounds like that would match up with the concept these guys are developing. So, and how about home? Home is like everything they're going to put into the store. So that's where, hence the name of the Home Depot came from. Nobody came. This was a party we gave, and nobody came. But the degree of success was beyond anything that we really understood. And if we created the right behavior for everybody and did the right thing, that we would produce, the kind of results that we did. We're going to have to figure this out, because the culture was a unique part of the business. You don't have to compromise your life to be successful in business. It's all about making a difference in people's lives. And